Hours after the parade wrapped up, leaders of the various groups were summoned to the office of the Prime Minister. Jiminy DeSwain was there and tells us about the challenge to those Junkanoo bosses from the nation's chief.
Something tremendously unusual has to happen for the parade not to go on when scheduled.
Culture Minister the Honorable Michael Pintard providing a snapshot of the Prime Minister's position on the rescheduling of Junkanoo parades moving forward. Instead of resting up, Junkanoo leaders and officials from the Ministry of Culture were summoned to the office of the Prime Minister for a meeting, something out of the ordinary.
The Prime Minister wanted to express the great pain and disappointment he experienced as a result of the postponement, and wanted to reaffirm his commitment to the Junkanoo community, but wanted the community to take seriously that his government is committed to making sure that we create a demand for Junkanoo internationally. And if we're going to successfully satisfy that demand, we have to maintain certain high standards, which means the parade has to be predictable.
JCNP Chairman Silbert Ferguson described the meeting as positive, with the Prime Minister getting right to the point.
The Prime Minister didn't want to know anything about what we thought or what happened, or that's not what it's about. The Prime Minister just wanted us to have a position on whether we wanted our parades to be a national parade or an international parade. Okay, and what that means in essence is a national parade, we'll have the opportunity to change times, but in an international forum, we'll have to have a set schedule. We understand the PM's charge clearly. New Year's, I think, just a few days away, and I know that we will be ready for New Year's just as we were yesterday.
As to the next steps, Ferguson has this position.
We'll have to talk to all of the stakeholders, and they will have to understand the concept. They were all here and heard the Prime Minister personally, and so once we assemble after the New Year, and of course you have heard the Minister mention that we're going to have a major conclave early in the 2018 year, we will, I guess all that will be in the working schedule of the conclave.
While it's unclear as to what impact the change in the Boxing Day parade may have had, the minister says that's something which will be taken into account.
The things we are committed to is making sure we can document the impact of Junkanoo, the role it's playing in the society, so that when we talk in future, it isn't anecdotal, storied explanations, but we have statistics in order to assess the economic impact of this art form.
As for all of the criticism for the change leveled against Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean, who had initially predicted rain in the forecast,
Basil should not get any criticism, and I'm truly sick of it. Okay, Basil is a professional, and if anybody wants to take responsibility, I'll take full responsibility.
Jiminy DeSwain, ZNS Network News.